Rick called me up and he was just like the happiest guy in the whole world, and it was involving Christmas.
My first impression was, who is this crazy man with this crazy idea?
You know, there was a bit of a skepticism there. I was like, wow, 40 vocalists on one song, it's going to be chaotic.
He emailed me and asked me about it, and I thought, what does he want me for this project? These are people I didn't think that I fit in whatsoever.
I saw it as something very big from the very beginning.
Rick called me up and told me what the project was about and raising money for a good cause. And for me, that's a great chance to give back.
I was really excited, number one, to be in Colorado Sound Studios. It's such an awesome place, so right away I knew it was going to be a good project.
It wasn't until he convinced us to actually come in and check out what was going on did we realize what a magical thing we were stepping into.
The part that impressed me most is with the amount of people involved in the project and how well it turned out.
The thing that made it easy for me to say yes to this next project was that I had been an original participant in the one back in 1993 for Every Christmas Day, and it was no question in my mind I wanted to be a part of this one also.
The Share the Magic project was the second ensemble project I've done. I was commissioned way back in 1993 to write and produce a Christmas song that would be used as a benefit for Children's Hospital. People continue to tell me, you need to do that again, Rick. And for whatever reason or another, the timing was just never right. I was driving home from a fundraiser for the Aurora Theater tragedy, and I felt that I just had to do something. And ironically, with all this information of the previous project that I'd done years ago, I sat down on my piano and this little 6-note riff popped out, and the first thing I said was, oh my God, that sounds like Christmas. So I wrote this piece of music and I thought about it all that night. This was a Sunday night. And Monday morning I got up and I started to make a few phone calls to see if people would be interested in this.
He called me up and I had never met him or heard of him. And I loved the passion in his voice.
I jumped at the chance. It was a really neat thing, and a lot of really great performers were going to be on this.
I was really excited because what's more awesome than getting to sing with a bunch of amazing, talented singers?
It was like two of the best things combined. It was like I get to work with somebody who's really excited about it and very passionate, and it's something that I love very much, which is Christmas. And so right off the bat, I was just like so pumped.
But after he came to the club and talked to me at length, I said I would love to do it. I was absolutely flattered.
I thought it'd be a great chance for me to not only give back to the community a little bit, but also to network a little bit, and then also do something that sounded really, really cool.
I was just like, yeah, I'm in. He said like 2 words, and I was like, let's get it.
The more phone calls I made, the more yeses I got.
I had the great pleasure of co-writing part of this song with Rick Podmore, and it was a wonderful experience. It was the first of its kind for me. Writing a song for a choir was something I'd never done before.
The song really captures the essence of Colorado and just life here in Colorado.
I think that the song captures everything that I love about Christmas. It's powerful, it's catchy, it's collective, it's wintry. I'm pretty sure there's some sleigh bells in there somewhere.
It's time for sleigh bell solo, man.
When I first heard this song, I immediately felt like I was somewhere in Colorado in the Rocky Mountains and there was fresh snow falling on my moonlit face.
When I think about the song, it evokes a lot of emotions in me. First of all, charity and compassion. Come share the magic, come share the love. It's all about sharing and about people giving to one another.
But more than anything, there was a message behind it. And I think with every song and with every artist, we always want to have a message.
Storybook scenes and snow globe dreams.
I love the way that the song starts with these personal phrases, how everybody delivers their line with their personal character or personal tone or who they are. And then by the end, the energy builds to where we're all in such a great group of voices and such a great group of energy. It just was really touching to me.
Hey, Pam?
Yes, sir?
Could we do like something really good because you're because you're so good at this, could we start off kind of breathy and airy and then just build into it?
It was really smooth, and he knows exactly what he wants. He tells you what he wants, and then you just perform. And for some reason, he always gets the best out of you.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm having fun.
Keep going, Rob. You're doing great, man.
And good friends and neighbors and family and strangers, all part of one gathering.
You want to try something different? That's totally cool.
That's
more than yeah, that
cool.
was, dude, man, you are just slaying it. This is great.
He's very good at instilling confidence into people who are very shy, timid, weird artists.
He had emailed me the part I was going to do, and he came in, ran through everything, and boom, it was on. He knows what he needs to hear, and he just puts it all in place.
We hope you'll stay.
Perfect. There you go. You guys got it?
We hope you'll stay.
The atmosphere when we came to Colorado Sound to record the song was crazy. I mean, there were people coming in, coming out.
There was this atmosphere of anticipation. Nobody really knew what to expect. I think everybody was sort of looking at each other wondering, how are we going to do this? How are we going to pull this off?
The puppet master is trying to work everything and whip all of us into shape because we're like herding cats.
It was definitely energetic. It was exciting. It was very fast-paced. We had people coming and going very quick, in and out.
It was fun, exciting, crazy, and chaotic.
Got a little funk there. One more time.
2 words, music circus.
In the soft chill.
I'm walking in here after goose hunting all morning, and there are all these people, all these musicians. Like, who's the hillbilly?
I came in and saw the process, and I was like, well, this is chaos. And Rick kept saying it was chaos, but he still had a smile on his face. So I was like, oh, it's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna work out.
This is the one.
But it was a lot of high energy, and everybody was just very centered and really happy to be there.
Never any ego from anyone there. Just a lot of fantastic musicians.
As we began to put it together, as I was sitting there and I was kind of dividing up who was going to sing where and arranging the parts for people, it really started to take on this incredible shape, like looking at some sort of painting. There were all these great colors that were coming into play, and everybody brought just an incredible, beautiful performance to the project that my job was very, very simple. I just had to get them in the right place.
But the day that we all got together in the choir section, it all came together and it all made sense to me of why we were all here, and the camaraderie of the people when we came together who didn't even know each other or may not have known each other, or people who hadn't seen each other for a long period of time. That sense of community and what we were doing together at that particular time, it all made sense right then and there.
We all lined up on the risers for the first time, and the very first time we all hit the chorus, it was as if we had been all singing together for months practicing.
When all the voices came together at once at the initial hit, it was spectacular.
What made the Balustrade Choir Day experience so unique was the fact that there were so many different types of artists there.
There was smiles all around, there was joy. It was literally the physical manifestation of the song.
We came into that big group, collective choir singing in that massive, massive room.
You walked into a space that was built for community, and then we did this very communal thing.
I felt magical. It was a magical moment for us. Everybody did in the room as it was going on.
All the I's were dotted and the T's were crossed. All we had to do was come together and be of one heart, and it was definitely there.
And I loved seeing everyone immersed in this moment in time together, where hopefully that moment will be recreated through the song over and over again for other people to hear.
Everybody here has a great sense of family, and there's a great friendship. The music scene here definitely reflects that.
There's so many kinds of music here. There's a thriving musical community. It's very diverse. It's a beautiful place to live.
I love Colorado. Colorado's a great place to live. I love the climate. I like the people.
It's just such a naturally beautiful place. It's incredible. The people are wonderful. It's a happy place to live.
Every winter, I think, there's no place else I'd rather be than here. It's Colorado Christmas.
I think Colorado is the perfect place to live, perfect place to raise a family, perfect place to find your spirit and find happiness.
I've grown up in Colorado. I've fallen in love in Colorado. I've written my first songs in Colorado. The longer I'm in Colorado doing music, the more I want to find ways to involve myself with people who are trying to give back to the community.
I just want to give back to people and children who, aren't as privileged as I am.
I think it's very symptomatic of the Colorado music scene that we all get together and do things to help each other out.
No matter who it is, or if somebody has a need, or if it's a phone call and you're there.
I think what it is about the Colorado community, the musical community in particular, is that it is so supportive, and pretty much just to be in the music club means that you're family. There's such a deep sense of gratitude of all these musicians to be able to play music, and so that gratitude comes out in the form of love, and it's just all inclusive.
The inspiration to give to others is all about joy and spreading joy, spreading the idea of love and peace with it. And if you can do that through music, then it's fantastic.
I have a very strong faith and belief that there is a God and a presence and a love doing so much work in people's lives and in the world.
Music is a power, and it's a very real power that has the ability to make memories for people that will last forever.
And now that we have a project here that we can continue to use year after year to push back into our community in the places that need it most, I think we've created something that is unique and that is special for Colorado.
It speaks to not just Colorado, but it speaks globally. In this day and age where we need that encouragement and that coming together, I thought the song was right on the money.
And so to have this many different types of musicians using the song in their communities to benefit a charity, it can do nothing but really spread and do good from year to year to year to year.
So my motivation was really to gather our community and kind of answer the bell, if you will, with a resounding smack in the face of love and joy.
It was such a rush to be around so many talented people.
I don't know how he managed to pull all those people together to do it.
It was great to be a part of a family and the Colorado music community.
It was fun, and it was for charity. And so everybody had a heart to do, their best.
Best Christmas song ever.
This is a magical thing that's happening here, and we're grateful to be a part of it.
It's a wonderful holiday song, and that's exactly what it means. We just want to share magic. We just want to put a smile on people's faces and hope that people can connect to it and, in a personal way and, make their day or holiday season that much better. So, yeah.